Here are all the locations for the townsfolk that you can eavesdrop on.
Fire at Hathorn House. We all know certain renegades in this town know something or two about fire.
May Perry? You don't think she'd do it again, do you? She was so young.
Wouldn't surprise me. Creeping around back alleys with her hood head down? Where there's smoke, there's fire.
Well, with her history, she's bound to already be in the sights of the neighborhood watch. So we'll find out soon enough.
My thoughts exactly.
Why are there protesters in a small town like this?
When do we want it? Can these guys get any louder?
Maybe that's a good thing.
Stop trying to erase our history!
Excuse me, what exactly are you guys protesting?
Only the greatest injustice to happen in Salem since 1692. They're gonna give the house to the state.
AW? What does it stand for?
Accused witches. Hathorn House is a symbol of the state's oppression. Judge Hathorn bought it cheap after he murdered our ancestors so he could build his mansion. And now we can legally take it back.
Well, if you're doing it legally, then why the protest march?
Rumor has it, all our evidence for a claim to the estate has gone missing. Stolen right from the courthouse. And the judge himself refuses to speak to us. He hasn't even made an official statement regarding the burglary. It's an injustice!
Ooh, should we take the witch tour? Fire at Hathorn House. We all know certain renegades in this town know something or two about fire.
May Perry? You don't think she'd do it again, do you? She was so young.
Wouldn't surprise me. Creeping around back alleys with her hood head down? Where there's smoke, there's fire.
Well, with her history, she's bound to already be in the sights of the neighborhood watch. So we'll find out soon enough.
My thoughts exactly.
I heard there's a new exhibition coming up at the museum.
Now this accused witches group shows up from out of nowhere and thinks they're entitled to the Hathorn property.
Didn't they find proof for their claim? It's only fair.
How far back do these reparations have to go? It's been hundreds of years. Nobody owes these loudmouths squat. It's a bid for attention and money.
Must every response be outrage? I miss the peace and quiet. Let's visit the cemetery. I want a picture of Little Liberty.
There are only a few new changes on day 2.
What's the big holdup? The Perry brat has always been a little fire starter.
Only a matter of time until the neighborhood watch catches her red-handed.
The system has gone soft. Lets them off the hook easy. Then everyone acts surprised about repeated offenders.
They better book her before Halloween. I don't want to let the kids out trick-or-treating with an arsonist on the loose.
Heard the neighborhood watch launched their own investigation into the Perry girl. The cops are doing zip, nada.
Thank goodness for that. Finally, people stepping up to the plate who aren't full of hot air.
Don't worry. The truth will come to light now that the watch is on the job. Always does.
About time. The whole town has been topsy-turvy since the day of the fire.
And only one extra on day 3.
Did you hear about the graffiti? On the Perry house?
You mean the Paris house, don't you?
Well, sure. But that was so long ago. Who even cares about that stuff anymore?
Are you kidding me? Tegan had the audacity to found the accused witches, trying to profit off the witch trials her own family started? Give me a break. The apple never falls far from the tree.
When you put it that way.
I'm glad the neighborhood watch delivers justice to those who deserve it. Feels good to have crooks exposed for who they really are.
What? Are you sure it was them?
That's where I'd place my bets.